What is up, my dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to the Cadenator channel. I am the Cadenator, if you did not know. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I just, so, obviously, for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who don't do, obviously, when I film things, I usually film a couple videos in succession, and they'll usually be a few days before they release. Currently, I'm filming this on Monday, November 15th. And this will likely won't come out until Tuesday, November 16th. So tomorrow, this will probably be out around after the afternoon time or so. 1, maybe 2 o'clock. But obviously, I just filmed. This is the third video I filmed in quick succession, with the other two being Hunter, episode 6 and 7 reactions. Of course, this is my review, thoughts, discussion, recap, whatever. Whatever you want, theory, whatever you want to think of it as, it's that. And of course, we're here with episodes 6 and 7. I know in the last one I said 6, 7, and 8. I'm a little short on time right now. The next batch will be 8, 9, and 10. We'll get that triple in there for phase 3, which is where we're going to be at next time. But of course, this batch included episode 6, which was phase 2, and episode 7, which was the journey from phase 2 to 3 on the airship, which, was great. If you guys want to watch my I'll just say this real quick though. If you guys want to watch my reactions, the full unedited full-length reaction, unedited. There's a little editing. There's very little though. A little bit of trimming. That's it. But basically unedited. You can find it. You used to be able to find it out on the last 300 videos. I did have it there on a Google Drive, but because of some complications with that, with storage, I was likely gonna have to move it eventually, especially because of how much space it was taking up. But I did find a suitable place for it, which is Dailymotion. So, in the link in the description will be the links to episode 6 and 7's individual reactions on Dailymotion. They are password protected. However, if you put in the password HXH, that'll be the password for all of the Hunter reactions I put over there. It'll say it in the description there. I don't know if it'll say it. It'll say it in the description of the actual video. I don't know if it'll come up before you put it in. I haven't tested it I haven't tested it enough. This is definitely untested. I mean, it's tested. I've tested it out. I don't really know how things are gonna go with it. So that's what the new state of the reactions are. And we will continue to be doing these videos on the channel, on the YouTube channel, because no matter how many disclaimers I put, no matter what I put in the comments, they don't like me. They do not like me. I've tried multiple times. I've gotten blocked every time. So it's not happening. Luckily, I haven't gotten a strike or anything for it, which is nice. But I mean, here we are, episode 6 and 7. It's been 9 months since I watched it. I stayed away. The most I'd really checked with it was the occasional thing that would come up of, I can't remember his name now. I feel bad, but the mangaka, he hasn't put out a chapter for like 2+ years or something like that, which is crazy to me. It's like, well, it was like 200, not 200 weeks, like over 100 weeks, without a chapter release. So I wasn't too worried about trying to catch up on it before new content came out, but yeah, I mean, I basically have abstained from it. I've stayed away from it for the last 9 months, just in case I came back. And what do you know? I'm feeling the mood. I'm coming back. I came back. I've uploaded a few videos. Go watch those. And now I'm back to Hunter x Hunter. Crazy how things work out like that. So yeah, I'm excited to be doing Hunter x Hunter again, especially because I was looking forward to doing it, and then I watched the actual episodes, and I'm really enjoying it. And it sucks. I'm gonna have to stop real quick because I have classes, but that kind of sucks. But we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna do this review, discussion, thoughts segment. Episode 6. Just a quick recap. Episode 6. They go into phase 2. They met with the gourmet hunters. I probably should have actually. This is basically just immediately right out of the episode into this because I wanted to talk about it. Because I wanted to give more thoughts on it because I'm just really happy about this right now. I really enjoyed the 2 episodes. Really enjoyed this little batch. But I can't. I should have looked it up, but I can't remember. I mean, screw it. Let's look it up. So okay, they go to the gourmet hunters. They go to the gourmet hunters for phase 2, and they're told they need to go and they're told they need to cook something for them to pass phase 2. They're told they need to cook pork. They go and hunt some pigs. They're like the most dangerous pigs in the world. Bring them back, cook them. Everybody does terrible. The big guy. There it is. Wait. Menshi and Buhara. There we go. Buhara likes all of them. Menshi is not a big fan of any of them. Hates all of them. Doesn't even try pretty much every single one other than Kurapika's. Because his actually seems like he tried with it. And yeah, I mean, it kind of just continues from there. And then we meet Netero, the chairman of the Hunter exam. He comes down, he talks with them, and she fails everybody. Nobody passes phase 2, but he's like, this is a little too much. Let's retry. Go and do a retry. They get some eggs in a cool little action thing. And they eat the eggs, and then only 42 applicants remain from that, because a lot of them were too scared to jump down to the canyon to get the eggs. And then episode 7, a little less happened, but more happened. You get it? You get what I'm saying? They're kind of just on the airship from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3, and then they go to. They basically through this episode, everybody's kind of sleeping. It's really focused around Killua, Gon, and Netero. Netero challenges Killua and Gon to a game where he has a ball, and they have to try and get the ball from him in the time it takes the airship to get there, which is a whole 9 hours from when they start. And if they get it from him in those 9 hours, then he will let them become hunters immediately. Don't have to worry about going through the rest of the exam. Because, Gon's having fun. Killua wants a challenge. He's like, okay, let's have fun and have a challenge here. And yeah, definitely a challenge. They couldn't get it from him. So they're going to have to go into phase 3. But that's kind of just a basic overall recap there. Hopefully that didn't take too long, because I wanted to get into it. Episode 6... I don't have a lot to talk about. Episode 6 was a good episode. It's probably one of my lesser favorite episodes, along with like episode 2 and maybe 3. Like it's kind of in that point of like I don't want to say I don't really care, but I don't really care. It was interesting for what it was, but it's one of those episodes that I think is just gonna get lost in the shuffle as we go through the rest of this arc, this Hunter exams arc. But I will say that I am much more excited and interested in talking about episode 7. Episode 6 was good. Episode 7 was great. Episode 7 was a great episode because of just the interesting dynamics we get. Because it might actually be my favorite episode, maybe other than 5. But 5, they kind of gave the opposite. I said this in the reaction. They get kind of the opposite, where 5 was very... what's going on, Why is he talking over walkie-talkie? Who is he working for? Did he do the thing? Why did he let Gon and Leorio live? Why did he take Leorio with him even? It's like not even like a thing of like he totally could have killed them. He wouldn't have gotten in trouble. Nobody would have known. It's just like the rest of them, but he decided not to kill them. A lot of theories. Well, this one I think really shows less of oh my goodness what's going on and more you know what's going on and it kind of really sets up three big things. Number one, Netero is strong. Netero is scary, he is strong, and he is going to be someone later in the series that when we see him throw down, it's going to be big time. I mean, it kind of always is with these boss guys, with the guys who are like, you know, you're almost senseis in a way, you know. But people who kind of are in charge, you always know the guys who are in charge are kind of going to be beastly, you know, the main guy, and Netero is that main guy, and he shows off that he is strong. Killua kicks him in the leg at one point, and you know, Netero even says, if I would have been a normal person, if I'm a normal, which makes me go, wait. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, if it was maybe that could either be that he's some way different from a normal person, or he's just really strong. One of the two. It could be one of the two. It would have broken his leg, but it nearly broke Killua's. Killua, inner monologues, his leg is as strong as iron. Like, so Netero seems like a dude who's going to be really strong, and it's going to be really exciting when he actually finally really gets involved in some action. I assume, you know, it's not going to be this arc. Could be this arc. They could go full on USJ with it and like have somebody attack. The Phantom Troop comes in and tries to kill Karapika or something. I don't know. But like they could come in and he decides to throw down like all full on, you know, All Might. 12 episodes in, we get him throwing down. You know, I mean, we kind of got him in actually episode 1. This is not a My Hero Academia discussion. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh goodness, I lost my track of thought with that. But I assume it'll probably be sometime later in the series. Number 2. Gon is on Netero's radar. He's kind of really given something to everyone. You know, pretty much like again, all the training very much perfect. You know, perfect. You know, just very main character-ish, but obviously making an impression on the main guy is good is a big deal. Always in these shows, you know. Possibly that could mean Netero could be a straight up sensei to him later on. That could that would actually be pretty interesting. But nothing is more exciting to me than talking about Killua's mean streak. Holy moly. That I'll just let me reacting to it speak for you. Roll the clip. Don't do it. Whoa! What? Wait! What? I knew that was gonna happen. Whoa. Like, whoa. I was not expecting it at all. That just kind of came out of nowhere. I thought it was gonna be friggin' and it's surprising, you know, like I kind of expected that to happen. I kind of expected Killua to kill him, but then like there was that moment there where they were like walking past, and I'm like, okay, just don't do it. And then they both ran up on him. Sound cuts out, and friggin' dead. And Killua goes, I know if I would have continued, I would have killed that old man. And I was Not sure about that, G, but you can try. Uh, I mean, Nedro just seemed like too on a different level, especially talking about Mean Street. Like, he got friggin' like you could the footprint that he left dashing to get that ball. And again, like I thought it was like it could be one of those things like in a playful way of just like him getting serious in a playful way, but I think that was him actually letting his serious side out. I think is what that might have been for a second. He let that show for a moment, and it scares me. But yeah, Killua. Oh, things we found out. We found out that friggin' Killua is from a family of assassins. Yeah, his whole family's assassins, and he's seen as like a prodigy basically of an assassin, which is further cemented when he does a full on after image thing. What was it? Echo Walk or something like that. Netro notes it, and he's like, that takes like years to learn. This kid is special. So of course you have that. And he said he wants to take down his family, which I think is going to be really interesting. I'm actually kind of excited to see how that turns out. So yeah, family of famous assassins. We find out about Killua, and again he has a mean streak. He just straight up murdered those two dudes, no hesitation. Like his freaking fingernails were like grown out. I'm like, I haven't been paying attention to my man's hands all that much, but this man, like, had the full-on Hisoka going on. Like, which that's another guy that was talked about a lot in episode 7 was Hisoka. One of them complimented, I don't remember his name. Another guy I don't remember the name of. Phone, help me. Ninja guy. What was the ninja guy's name? Ninja guy. HXH. Hanzo. Sashi? Hanzo. Like he was like Hanzo's, he looks like he's gonna be, number whatever, 234 or whatever. And then the other one, no, that was Menshi. Menshi comments on that. Satolt says Killua, and then Buhara notes Hisoka because when old big boy was going at Menshi because she failed all of them. Buhara backhands him, and she's like gonna kill him, but they both noticed that Hisoka was about to kill him. So everyone's sort of taking note of Hisoka, which kind of throws out he's an examiner theory that I threw out last time. So I guess he's not an examiner. So I guess he's either just being Hisoka or he is working for that underground organization type, thing, trying to bring down the Hunters Association or something, the Hunters thing. Could, again, yeah. I'm just like, man, wouldn't it be cool if he was a member of the Phantom Troop? Like, that would be kind of cool because and I feel like it would be a big reveal whenever Kurapika catches up with them, eventually in the series, if that's happened yet. Obviously with it being on hiatus for so long, hiatus, for it being on hiatus for so long, that totally might have not happened yet, and we're waiting to see that. And I really hope that's not the case because I want to see what happens there. But that would be a big reveal. Hisoka, surprise! Hisoka Hex Hisoka. That sounds like a bad fan fiction. Ugh, no. I mean, this man straight up came. He did. He friggin', while they're talking about him, it's just showing him setting up like a thing of cards. He knocks it over. I'm like, oh yeah, and he just goes, oh, and I'm like, what the fuck? Did he just skeet on me, like, or at me in my general direction? I'm uncomfortable. Hisoka's weird. I don't like. He's weird. He's weird, buddy. Weird. Man. He's creepy. He's I'm not scared of clowns. Like, I find clowns to kind of be funny, but man, Hisoka's weird and creepy. Um, but yeah, I mean, him doing whatever he's doing, Hisoka's being Hisoka. I was about to say Hisoka's doing Hisoka. I'm like, no, we're not getting back on that. Oh. um, but yeah, I mean, I'm interested in seeing how things turn out, man. I really am interested in seeing how things turn out with Hisoka and his whole thing. I want that's what I want to know more about. I want to know more about Hisoka. But I feel like that's something we aren't going to know for a minute. Is what the deal with Hisoka is. What his back. I'm not even just talking about his backstory. I mean, obviously his backstory. What's his story? What's his alliance? Who he's allied with? Where is he? He seems very like chaotic neutral almost. He almost seems chaotic neutral in a way. Or like I don't even know if I'd say chaotic evil. He's definitely chaotic. But I almost feel like he's chaotic neutral. Evil would be him trying to kill Gon and Leorio or something, but like he just is just neutrally chaotic, just chaos, the embodiment of it. And I'm interested in seeing how he continues there. Obviously, Killua as well. What's up with him? Is he gonna are we gonna see more of this? Especially, what if he does that around Gon or to Gon? That could be interesting. Leorio and Kurapika, they're doing their own thing. I don't really have much to say about them. I called it in the reaction. You can watch it. Friggin' they're like Tompa, friggin' rookie killers. Like, yeah, this could be the third phase. They just said we'd land at 8 a.m. This could totally be the third phase. This airship trying to scare them and mess with them and make sure they don't get to sleep and they're just nervous wrecks. And this man, I'm like, Leorio probably this isn't gonna mess with him. He's gonna sit down, just fall asleep. Called it. Sat down, fell asleep. Like, but yeah, I'm just, yeah, this is fun. This is fun. And I can't wait to see what happens next, man. I don't have much left to say. I just want to. I kind of want to watch more, but I can't right now. So I'm pretty sure that'll probably be the first stuff I. That'll be the first stuff I. That'll be the first stuff I record tomorrow or so, like my next recording session. Is gonna be Hunter x Hunter because I'm sure it's just gonna be on my mind the rest of the day today, and all day tomorrow before I film. I'm sure that's gonna be the case. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. Tell me your guys' theories. Tell me what you're thinking of the series so far. Tell me if don't spoil anything. We don't like spoilers around here. But yeah, just like go along with it in the comments, I guess. Have fun. Don't spoil, but have fun. And yeah, with that, make sure you click that big red subscribe button to subscribe to the Cadenator channel today, and click the ringy dingy bell next to it to get notified on all of my future uploads. Click the like button. The like button's that thumbs up button, that big thumb up. Click it, it'll turn blue. If it does, that means you successfully liked the video. You can't dislike it anymore. They don't show those. Give me thumbs. Share the video. Share it with your friend, your best friend, your not so best friend. Share it with anybody you know who has a mean streak. Just like Killua. Make sure you send it to somebody who maybe they'll maybe they'll understand what you're trying to tell them or something. And with that, and maybe they'll also enjoy my uploads, and click that big red subscribe button, the ringy dingy bell next to it, and the thumbs up button until it turns blue. But with that, I bid you all farewell. Adieu. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time, you beautiful, beautiful people. Bye.